Dear student, today our topic is polynomial. Polynomial. Okay, so first I will tell you what is polynomial, different type of polynomials and zeros of polynomials. So what is polynomial? First of all, you should know what is polynomial. Okay, so let's suppose this is an algebraic expression. Px is equals to a naught plus a1x plus a2x square up to an x to the power n. Okay, this is your algebraic expression where a naught a1, where a naught a1 a2 up to an are the real numbers, are the real numbers. Okay, and indices of x are non-negative, means positive. Okay, and this is called polynomial. Means this is your algebraic expression a naught plus a1x plus a2x square up to ax plus anx to the power n. Okay, a naught a1 a2 up to an are the real numbers and indices of x are the non-negative numbers. Okay, so this is called polynomial, and the highest index of an polynomial is called degree of polynomial. Right, understood? This is all about polynomial. Now we will move towards the different type of polynomials. Different types of polynomials. First of all, linear polynomial. What is linear polynomial? Polynomial means when the polynomial is the degree of 1. When a polynomial of degree of 1 is called linear polynomial. For example, linear polynomial. For example, ax plus b. Here the degree is 1, so we can say this is linear polynomial. Okay, now come to the next polynomial, which is quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial. What is quadratic polynomial? Polynomial means when a polynomial of degree of 2 is called quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial. For example, ax square plus bx plus c. This is your quadratic polynomial where the highest degree is 2. Okay, now come to the next one, cubic polynomial. Cubic polynomial. What is cubic polynomial? When a polynomial of degree 3. For example, ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. This is your cubic polynomial when the highest power is 3. Next one is biquadratic polynomial. What is biquadratic polynomial? When a polynomial having a degree of 4. Right? For example, ax to the power 4 plus bx cube plus cx plus d, cx square plus dx plus e. This is your biquadratic polynomial. Okay, now we will study about the zeros of polynomial. Zeros of polynomials. when any expression like px where x coordinates of the point x coordinate of the point where the graph of y is equals to px intersect at the x-axis For example, suppose you are having this graph, this is 0, x dash, y dash, okay, and this is like this. It can be anything, right? So the intersection of this graph is x on the x-axis only. 1, 2, only 2. The number of zeros is equal to 2. Okay, this is intersecting at 2 points. 1, 2. So this is your zeros of polynomials. Okay. Next, first condition is if alpha and beta are the zeros of quadratic equation like ax square plus bx plus c. Let alpha and beta are the zeros of the quadratic equation, this one. Okay, so the sum of zeros alpha plus beta is equals to minus b upon a, and the product of the zeros is alpha into beta is equals to c upon a. Okay, and the next one is if alpha, beta and gamma are the zeros of cubic polynomial. For example, ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, then alpha plus beta plus gamma is equals to minus b upon a, alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equals to c upon a, and alpha beta gamma is equals to d upon a. Okay, these are the zeros of the polynomials. Okay, now move towards the questions. Now your first question is, read the question carefully. The graph of y is equals to px are given in the figures below. Okay, this is the graph of y is equals to px. For some polynomials px, find the number of zeros of the px in each case. We have to find the number of zeros. Okay, as I've already told you, okay, when the y is equals to px is intersecting at the line of x-axis. Okay, here you can see there is no point which is intersecting at the line of x. So here we can say number of zeros is equals to 0. Okay, and the next one is, here you can see the point of intersecting on this graph is only 1. So the number of zeros is equals to 1. We have to see only one axis, which is x1. Okay, we have to see only x-axis, how many points are intersecting at the x-axis. Next one, here you can see 1, 2 and 3. Number of zeros equals to 3, and here you can see 1 and 2. Only 2 points are intersecting at the x-axis. So number of zeros equals to 2. In this way you can find any graph in any graph. Okay, now move towards the next question. Find the zeros of the following quadratic polynomial and verify the relationship between the zeros and coefficients. First of all, we have to find the zeros of the given equations, and we have to verify the relation between the zeros and coefficients. Okay, so first question is x square minus 2x minus 8. So first of all we will find the factor of this equation, as you already know how to find the factors. X square 8 minus 4 2 8 minus 4x plus 2x plus 8. X will be common, x minus 4 plus, this is your minus, okay, not plus. X minus 4 plus 2 will be common, x minus 4. Here the common bracket is x minus 4, x minus 4, x minus 4, and then the remaining terms are x plus 2. So here you x minus 4 is equals to 0, x is equals to 4. And the next one, x plus 2 is equals to 0, x is equals to minus 2. So here you have found 2 zeros, 4 and minus 2, right? We will verify. Now we will verify the relation between 0 and coefficient. As we already know, the sum of the zeros is alpha plus beta is equals to minus b upon a. Okay, so here you can see alpha plus beta. 4 minus 2 is equals to 2. Okay, so this is the minus coefficient of x upon coefficient of x square, coefficient of x square. So here you can see coefficient of x is means 1, okay, and the coefficient of x square is 2. Now you can compare with this equation 1 and 2. So this is your answer. Okay, next one we have to multiply the products of the zeros. Alpha beta is equals to c upon a. So here you can multiply 4 into minus 2 minus 8. What is c? C is a constant term upon coefficient of x square. So you can compare constant term is minus 8. Minus 8 you can write minus 8 upon 1. So this is the 8 constant term, which is 8 minus 8, and 1 is the coefficient of x square. This is your answer. In this way you can find the coefficient of x and coefficient of x square.